New Year's resolutions you can start any time of year. Another New Year's has passed you by and you failed to make any resolutions. Don't worry, it happens to the best of us. Just because it's no longer January 1st doesn't mean you can't set new goals for yourself. In fact, whether it's the beginning of a new year, smack dab in the middle, or heading towards the end, it's never too late to make a change. Here are a few resolutions you can start any time of year. Let me know if you're planning on making a big change in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to HeyPumpkin for more lifestyle content. Number 5, conquer your clutter. Living in clutter can be detrimental to your mental health. It can affect your anxiety levels, sleep, and even your ability to focus. If your closet is overflowing with clothes or your desk is packed to the brim with unwanted items, you don't have to wait until January to do something about it. Set aside one day on your calendar that is fully dedicated to getting a handle on your clutter, and don't plan on doing anything else. Donate unwanted clothes, throw out anything you don't need anymore, and make sure everything has a home. You'll feel so much better when you're no longer living in a disorganized space. Trust me. Number 4, improve your financial health. Are you spending too much money? Do you stress out about paying your bills every month? If so, it's probably time to get serious about your finances. Take a moment to write down everything you have to spend your money on each month, such as rent, food, or a car payment, and how much you can realistically put into savings every month. It's also a good idea to go through your previous bank statements to see what's been preventing you from saving money. Are you going on too many shopping trips? Do you eat out too many times per week? If the answer is yes, set a goal for yourself to cut back on unnecessary spending. For example, if you realize you eat out for lunch 3 times a week, cut down that number to 1. Then, put the extra money you save from not eating out into your savings every week. Baby steps will help you reach your financial goals, and being aware of where your money is going is an important first step. Number 3, stop dieting and focus on adding foods instead. Countless people make New Year's resolutions to lose 30 pounds, stop eating sugar, or to cut carbs from their diet. But guess what? Most of those people give up those resolutions almost immediately. There's nothing wrong with wanting to improve your health, but cutting out food groups or forcing yourself to only eat chicken and vegetables is just going to lead to disappointment. So, instead of vowing to take things out of your life, focus on adding things to your life instead. If you realize you're not eating enough vegetables, start adding more veggies to your diet. For example, have your hamburger, fries, and a salad. You don't need to cut the hamburger and fries, it'll just make you want it even more. If we focus on what we can add into our lives rather than what we need to cut out, we'll be more likely to follow through on our goals. Not to mention, balance is key. Number 2, just start moving. If you struggle with exercise, I was in your shoes just a couple of years ago. For years, I forced myself to go to an exercise class I didn't like or to run on the treadmill, and let me tell you, I hated every second of it. That is, until I decided to forego the gym altogether and just go on walks. I stopped calculating my steps or worrying about how far I was going. I just put on some music or a podcast and started walking. And let me tell you, it kind of changed my life. Not only did I realize how much I truly love going for walks, but it changed my perspective on exercise altogether. I now go on long walks 4 to 5 times a week and look forward to it. Yes, I look forward to exercising. You don't have to be dripping in sweat or so sore you can't walk the next day to have a great workout. In fact, all you should be focusing on is moving your body. It'll not only improve your physical health, but it'll do wonders for your mental health. Number 1, take time for yourself. It's never too late to take time for yourself. And if you're constantly bouncing from one thing to the next without a second to rest, then you definitely need to hit the pause button every once in a while. Whether it's a weekend, one day, or just a couple of hours, try to dedicate some amount of time just for yourself every week. Sleep in, take yourself to coffee, go see a movie you've been wanting to see, or read a good book completely uninterrupted. Heck, take a mental health day from work. While it may feel selfish to take time for yourself, it'll improve other aspects of your life. We all need a break every once in a while. Just remember, it's never too late to make a change in your life. You don't need to wait for the clock to strike midnight on a new year to improve, so why not start now? For more like this, make sure to subscribe and check out HeyPumpkin.com.